up for the top, and that's what I want, the gold medal more than anything.
Well, now, here is Lyons facing the most important night of his life at Wembley. Against Drew Docherty, the Scottish champion, his old rival that he's beaten 3 times already. Scottish cries behind me of, "Come on, Drew, the lion tamer." He'll be a good man if he tames this lion. Drew Docherty, 22 years old, from the Croy Miners Club. John Lyons, dressed in the famous green and gold of Green Horse St Helens. And what interest this man Lyons has brought to this year's George Wimpey ABA Championships. I never thought I'd ever live to see a man this century able to win 6, let alone 7 ABA titles. It's so much more difficult to do it today than it was in the previous century when it was last done by Joseph Steers back in the late 1800s. Good start by Lyons. He's going straight into the attack. The occasion certainly not getting on top of him. But this Scottish welder, Docherty, is a good man. One of 2 Scottish brothers who dominate Scottish boxing at the lightest weights. His brother Willie is a light flyweight. Docherty keeping cool, waiting for Lyons to attack and then trying the counter punches. Not doing too badly with it either. And Lyons picking up 1 or 2 counter punches too as he comes in. Docherty not exactly losing out on these exchanges. Well, that was some opening contest, and Lyons worked very, very hard. Indeed, some opening round, I should say. He worked very hard there. And yet Docherty was going with him all the way and certainly wasn't losing out. And there were 1 or 2 lumps and bumps on the face of Lyons to prove it, including that mark up on his forehead that he picked up in training and that you saw in our little preview of him. John Lyons, 26 years old, 5 feet 4 inches tall, now just 1 win away from this historic record. Joseph Steers did it between 1890 and 1893 at 2 weights, middle and heavy. And he was able to do it in 4 years because you could win at more than 1 weight in 1 year on in those faraway days. The klaxons ring out.
Second round.
Lyons in green. Docherty lost in the final here 2 years ago on points to Lyons. Last year, Lyons outpointed him in the semi-finals and beat him in the semi-finals in '84 at light flyweight. Docherty has been champion of Scotland 5 times, twice at light fly and 3 times at this present flyweight, 8 stone. Docherty has made no plans to retreat. Stands his ground. Giving almost as good as he's getting here. Good right from Docherty. Lyon using the ring now and moving away. And Docherty has taken over. Lyon gets back into the groove again with the left hand. But Docherty's always there, right in front of him within punching range. Lyon gets back on top. Boxing skillfully on the retreat now, Lyon, using the left hand to pick up points. And a good right too. I don't think there's ever been any sort of clinch. Lyon bringing all these years and years of experience to bear now. But Docherty's still going with him. It's close. And what a round of applause these two get after those first 2 rounds of tremendous boxing. Drew Docherty, 22, from Croy Miners. He won for Scotland against England in Gateshead in January this year, against Dave McNally, who was deputising for Lyon, who at that time was recovering from a nose operation. Drew and his brother were brought into boxing by their father, and they took it up when they were scarcely into their teens. So this man's been around for about 10 years, and he's only 22. And now the star of the evening, John Lyon. Married man, 3 children. One of 9 children himself. Commonwealth Games gold medalist in Edinburgh in '86. And now seeking this historic 7th ABA title. John Lyon then, perhaps only 3 minutes away from making history. Lyon on the left in green. Docherty's come to punch it out in the final 3 minutes. Tremendous battle, and not much in it. Can you imagine the disappointment Lyon would suffer if history was snatched from him now? Docherty will not give ground. And with sheer determination, Lyon forces him back and forces him to take a standing count. What drama in the last round. That was sheer, rugged, determined assault by Lyon when the going was hardest, and that's what's made him the champion he is. He's come out for the 3rd, stronger than ever. And that standing count over Docherty has probably determined this. It was the turn of the tide that Lyon needed. There's a bump on the side of Lyons' face, down the left-hand side on the cheek, and it's looking ominous. But it won't worry him now. And still Docherty is trying to snatch this championship. This is likely to be the most memorable of all Lyons championship battles, and that's because Docherty's made it so. Lyons still battles forward, seconds to go. The bell, and he must have done it, and Docherty knows it, and he pats Lyon on the back. Lyon knows he's done it. The whole of Wembley Arena knows that Lyon has achieved a fantastic record. We have to wait for the official decision, but there can't be much doubt that this little man from St Helens in Lancashire has done something that nobody really thought possible in these modern times.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and ABA national champion for 1988 at flyweight by a majority decision, Lyon in the blue corner.
Champion for an historic 7th time, but one judge voted against him. That's how close it was. But Lyon has set a record that may never be equalled, let alone beaten. John, many congratulations.
Thanks very much, Harry.
That is an amazing achievement, 7 titles, but he made it hard for you. You earned that pop tonight, I tell you.
I think it's the hardest final I've had. It's Olympic year and he was trying his hardest. Under a lot of pressure on my family, everybody from St Helens here. I think I tried a little bit too hard, should have boxed a bit more, but can it there once, so I'm happy.
You came out very hard at the start. You really went for it, didn't you?
Well, I was starting to slow him down because I knew he'd come straight into me. Where to take the play away from me, so I stood with him. Like I say, it's about winning, and at 10 that there once, so that's it's in the record books now. So
absolutely, and may never be equalled, let alone beaten.
Well, if somebody does beat it, they'll have to work hard. And they work as hard as me did. They're learning.
Did you realise that one judge actually went for Docherty?
Well, I heard the majority. I knew it was close, but I thought I just edged it with last round. I thought it was on last round, and I thought I just won the last round.
It's a fantastic achievement, but it's a weight off your shoulders now, isn't it? You've got it over, you've done it.
That's right now.
You can think now about what? The Olympics.
I'll have a little bit of a rest, a few weeks off, and then start building up to the Olympics. So they pick the team tomorrow, and I'm hoping to get picked. And then
I don't think there's too much doubt about that somehow.
Well, we'll see, and then after the Olympics, I'll have a rest. And
all the family here tonight?
They're all here. Everybody's here.
Wonderful.
I think half of St Helens is here.
How are you going to celebrate?
Well, first I'm just going to have a minute and then have a nice drink and then go out with my family and enjoy myself.
Wonderful.
Let myself go a bit for the day.
I've done every one of your 7 finals and I've enjoyed them all. Well done.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Alan.
Thanks, Sean.